free-valve setup became more used from the late 1980s, as it provided better engine breathing thanks to two intake valves, though it hardly made the whole engine breathe better due to a single exhaust valve, so it wasn't the way to make it rev higher. Still, there was a significant 14% use area up the head increase from 50 to 64% compared to a two-valve design. Ford Triton V10. As a part of the large Ford Modular engine series, the Triton V10 has been around for nearly a quarter of a century with a 1.8 million units built. The free-valve head design was launched in 2005 in the Ford Super Duty series, BlueBird Vision, and also new Flyer buses fueled by gasoline or propane gas. Supposedly, it was even used in a hybrid setup, burning hydrogen, developed by ISE Corporation. The V10 itself, as a 90-degree engine, uses 72-degree spaced crankpins for even firing intervals. Ducati ST3. Interestingly, the ST3 is a successor of the 4-valve ST4 models, as the 3-valve Desmo 3 engine could pass emission regulations. It was even the favorite by press reviewers thanks to a more friendly behavior and a much smoother power band. There were twin cams per cylinder with Desmodromic operated valves, a Marelli EFI with 50mm throttle bodies and liquid cooling. Honda CVCC. The very first Honda Civic engines were developed from an air-cooled motorcycle twin-cylinder engine, more particularly Honda CB450, modified to be a 4-cylinder. It became a 3-valve engine when Honda registered a patent of the CVCC system, compound vortex controlled combustion. It had an inlet valve and an exhaust valve, and then there was an auxiliary intake valve near the spark plug, which allowed a richer air-fuel mixture, effectively burning the leaner mixture in the rest of the cylinder. Mercedes M112. This V6 arrived as a successor after the M104 straight-six engine and became a 90-degree unit for part-sharing reasons with a M113 V8. It was developed as an aluminum engine from 2.4 to 3.7 liter volume, a 354 horsepower 32 ml model with a IHI supercharger being the most powerful. The M112 features forged steel rods, cast iron crankshaft, 2 spark plugs per cylinder, and a single cam per bank for 3 valves per cylinder. Vespa. In 2012, Vespa introduced their cutting-edge technology for the 125 and 150cc models, the 3-valve per cylinder design. The engine supposedly ran over 800,000 kilometers during the R&D stage. and promised a 6 to 7% power increase alongside a fuel efficiency improvement. Both seem to be true according to owners' experience comparing to the older 2-valve models. Nissan K824E. The K series was launched as a 2.4 liter with a single cam and 3 valves per cylinder in certain models until 2001, but at the turn of the centuries, a double overhead cam was introduced. This is the time when timing belt was replaced by a timing chain. The K824 is generally a robust and durable engine. The block is from cast iron, the head is of cast aluminum. The fuel delivery is assured by a Hitachi sequential fuel injection. Ford 4.6 free valve. After studies of European and Japanese engines, Ford aimed to create a highly modular V8 platform with no major service required, at least for first 100,000 miles. The engine was developed with a timing chain drive using a single cam for 2 valves, later upgrading to a 3 valve per cylinder setup. It was in 2005 Mustang GT when it first rolled down the factory line, also using a variable intake length system, charge motion control valve. The engine was cast either from iron or aluminum, depending on the application. The Mustang would have the aluminum one, and the Explorer the cast iron block. It's interesting that during the video production, I often find in the middle of the production something new to be added on the list. In this case it was the Ducati, so I'm glad that it can be here. I hope you like this one and thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cheers!